we have JBJ's auto top off unit. This unit is very simple to set up and has 3 different modes. As you can see here, we come with the main module, 2 float sensors, our hanging brackets and extenders, and 2 suction cups. On the front here you can see a power indicator, sensors 1 and 2 indicator, and the pump indicator showing if they are connected or on. On the bottom here we have our outlet, as well as sensor 1 and 2 plugs. On the right then we also have mode A and mode B, which will determine how we want to set up our system. Here I'll show you exactly how to set up 3 different diagrams they explain in the manual. You'll need to connect both sensors to the unit here on the bottom. In this setup, we will be in mode A. Sensor 1 will be my top unit. Sensor 2 will be the bottom unit. As you can see now, both red lights are on, indicating the sensors are on there. In diagram here, sensor 1 will be in our sump, while sensor 2 will be in the reservoir filling the sump. This will of course protect the sump from going too low, and this sensor is meant to actually protect the pump in your reservoir from running dry if the reservoir would run low. When this yellow light on the pump indicator is on, it means that the power is to the outlet and should be working. So if my water is high in both reservoir and the sump, as my sump goes down, my pump will turn on. If it would go up again, it should turn off. As you can see now, it's turned off. It has a little bit of delayed reaction. It goes down again, turns back on again. See, sensor 1 is working and the pump is working. If for some reason my reservoir water goes too low, it will turn on sensor 2 and kill the pump, making sure that it does not run dry. For setup number 2, we are going to be disconnecting the second sensor and just be utilizing the 1. This will not protect your pump in the reservoir. This is meant just to solely fill up your sump. This sensor number 1 will go in your sump, indicates your minimum level that you want. So of course, as your water drains down, the sensor goes, turns on to sensor number 1, and the pump fills it up. As water rises, float again rises, and the pump has turned off, as well as sensor 1. In the third setup, we actually utilize both sensors again, and this time we are going to use mode B here. Both sensors will be going into the sump and act as a high and low level. That way you have double the protection in your sump to make sure that it is working. If both of our float switches go down, obviously you can see the sensors are triggering. Triggers our pump. If they are to go up, sensors turn off, and then the pump will be shut off as well. And that is how simple it is to set these up.